So I've been goofing off the last few days, and I finally get back, and everyone is emailing me saying, Ttar, there's a leak. There's a leak, Ttar, check it. You know my first rule with leaks? It's that they don't happen. But there's a freaking lot of emails here. I know nothing about this. All I'm being told is Gamefreak data leak. Boys, did I pick the best month to come back to the channel or what? Gamefreak just got hacked. Get on Twitter, Ttar. The whole Gamefreak The frick you say to me? I ain't going on Twitter. Alright, so where I'm being led to is Central Leaks. For all those just tuning in, we're currently covering the Gamefreak Terra leak. The frick happened? Lots of source files and beta content for past Pokemon games. That is unbelievable. Are currently leaking along with few details. You mean I'm doing jumping jacks on the beach as this crap's happening? Okay, where did this all start? Okay, I'm going to the start of Central's coverage. Pokemon news related to Detective Pikachu coming October 4th. Shut up. When does it begin? Whoa. Here's the first post. Massive Gamefreak leak happening. Gen 10 and new multiplayer Pokemon game developed by Gamefreak. Gaia, codename of Gen 10. Show the extended clip from the video I uploaded last. Who the frick got all this crap to leak? Unless it comes from direct Gamefreak members that have no life but to dedicate their life working on a game and then also pee out some details. It's fake. So I cut that out of the video, but I said the only way leak is happening is if it comes straight from Gamefreak itself. Someone at Gamefreak is clearly effed around. What the frick do we have here? Okay. Gamefreak has been hacked. This is a new leak, like the Giga leak from Nintendo a few years ago. It has multiple gigs of info. It includes source code and beta builds of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White 2. Beta content is unbelievable. It's gonna tell us stuff about the lore that we never got answers to. Gamefreak Giga Leak confirms Ounce is the codename of Switch 2. Pokemon Gaia, or I guess just Gaia, is being developed for Ounce. So is ZA not? If it's not, where the frick are the trailers? So Gaia being the codename, Gaia is just Earth. The codenames don't mean too much. I mean, what? Beluga for Let's Go, which clearly one doesn't have to do anything with the other. Hayabusa for Legends Arceus, which is some bird. I guess you could think of older times. And then Titan for Scarlet and Violet, which at least is kind of relevant. What could you get from Gaia? Well, let's see what the comments say. The freaking Nintendo Ounce, man. You dumb frick. Unless it's actually called that, then I'm effed. Next post. Guys, this is all confirmed info. This is not a rumor. The files include source code and beta builds. It really is happening. Brace yourselves, more is coming. So the proof pudding is that you can't fake having the source code for something like that, which would make this real. Pokemon codename Gaia has 2 versions. Why are we talking about Gen 10? It's kind of like what Ku was saying. Remember when Ku said, don't make me say these out of my mouth. Remember when Ku was saying that Legends is not a big deal? The codename has 2 versions, version K and version N. Shut up with your common question of the day. Well, K and N don't really get us anywhere. Though Japan has a lot of fun basing titles off English, right? It's not called Pokemon Black and White as said in Japanese. It's like Buraku. These mans really like English. Pokemon Night and Pokemon Ninja? No shot. What is it though? This man has just made a bunch of crazy Japanese words. Pokemon Knowledge? And what's the opposite of knowledge? Natural. Kaze and Nami, that's a good one. So wind and then water waves. And even though it's Japanese, those are pretty simple words if they're running out of English titles to base a new name off. What the frick? Does everyone just copy and paste someone else's answers? Holy frick, I could just keep scrolling up. Let's go to the next post. Known leaker Necrolife claims that Pokemon Gen 10 will be for both Switch 1 and Switch 2. Okay, this would be a good move. Just like when the PS5 came out, you still make games for the PS4 as well. So I'm still waiting for the proof. I'm still waiting to see some Heart Gold source code then this will start to look more real. But hey, something very odd is happening here. We can confirm the leak includes a mention of a Switch 1 version of Pokemon Gaia. So yes, they are at least testing it on Switch 1. Whether they will end up releasing it, we'll have to see. Bro, you just said this already. I believe separate versions, that's a good idea as well. That's how they did Mystery Dungeon, right? Red was on the Game Boy, Blue was on the DS. That's a pretty unique thing Pokemon could do. Kind of helps if you could split the teams and properly focus on the two systems like that. They showed it worked for Mystery Dungeon. They should just totally do that. Oh, Heart Gold and Soul Silver scrapped music. Well, it sounds like some kind of credit music or a peaceful town, but also sounds like surfing music. Or a safari zone. Let's see what people say. Very good, beautiful, good. On repeat. You're the same person. Who the hell is this? The freaking internet is fake. How does everyone have the exact same response? The beginning almost makes it sound like a type of dive music. The beginning almost makes it sound like a type of dive music. The beginning, they're totally different accounts. And then sometimes alternate wording. I tell you what, there's one opinion on the internet, and that's copied to everyone. Here's the next post. Codename Synapse, a new Pokemon game developed in collaboration with Gamefreak and ILCA. So this would sound like it's Pokemon Works, that new company. It's a multiplayer slash battle focused game. Multiplayer would make sense. Synapses are the way neurons connect with each other, all the little connections. So it would connect online like a bunch of synapses. Pokemon MMO in development, and some of the files list MMO. This is being described as a Splatoon-like game. Unclear exactly what they mean by that. If I try to visualize what they mean by this, it might be a game like Overwatch, where you have like 4 Pokemon, you fight against another player and their 4 Pokemon, but you're actually controlling the Pokemon itself like a Charizard. And in some kind of capture the flag situation. Listen, keep getting that market share, Pokemon. I wonder if it's a real game. But there's too much going on right now. I want to kind of bring it back down to Legends EA. Let's go to the next post. Cancelled Game Freak DS game about fighting and rising bugs. Raising? You could also fuse them. Wow, Game Freak? Makes me feel so bad this was cancelled. This must have been back in early 2004 days. Next post. Beta Team Galactic. Hey! So they started off more horny and then kind of sobered up. Unless you're saying both sprites existed in the game. Like you fight her in the hideout and she's less dressed. Who is this girl? Jupiter? Keep it up, Pokemon. They hide it a bit better nowadays. But they still the same. So yeah, this is Jupiter's sprite in the final game. She has the full clothes on. She has the shirt underneath and all. So it's pretty much this second screenshot. That's what she ultimately became. So originally her hair was a bit different with like more bangs. She had a bit more of an evil smile. And then she just wore less clothes? No, she used to wear a freaking dress. And then they transformed the dress into the dress part being just one leg's clothes. That's so funny to see them actually transform the dress like that. I mean, look at her final design right here, right? This whole unmatched crap, it was supposed to just be a dress. Honestly, I like this design more. But considering both are shown here in this screenshot, it might quite literally have been that. So when you fight Jupiter out somewhere in a cave, like where the Magikarp are all flopping, then she's got her full uniform on. But if you fight her in the hideout, she's dressed more casually. That would actually be sick. Oh, there's more. Holy frick, there's one for all of them. That's fire! Listen, I have so little to work with. Let me be excited. That has to be what it is. They have casual outfits while at home. Look, that's a dress too. And then they have different outfits if you fight them out there. Bro, they put more spirit in these mans. Is there one more? Why does that man look cool? Wait a sec. Wait. So you had a cool character for once, and you did that? That's like his cooler older brother. He looked like he's strong too. Like he got a karate uniform. How could you turn him into that? Jaw on the floor. Someone please make fan art. You know, I don't feel so bad doing jumping jacks on the beach. Next post. Oh wow, the official map editor for Gen 3 is included in the leak. Wow. This is how y'all did it? If the source code got leaked for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and Black and White too, does that mean we have a better way to make ROM hacks of them? Like, could someone take the Black and White 2 engine and make a whole unique story? It would take a lot of work, but it's more doable now. Yeah, so you've got all the tiles you need here. You just make whatever map you want. Bruh, this is a dream for Kid Me. That boy dead though. Pokemon RPG Maker when? It would obviously be nice if we had like a Mario Maker for Pokemon games, but how far could you really go with that? The coolest thing they could do is in a game like BDSP, where it's more tile based, that they let every character design not just their own secret base, but their own secret island. And you can customize it like Animal Crossing to look however you want. And for that, they could have some kind of map editor. It's still doable with like Sword and Shield or Legends graphics, but it's of course more limited. Obviously, none of that is what this is talking about. It's just what the creators were using when they're designing all their maps. This is unbelievable. I'm kind of curious what Ku is saying during this. Let me just check Ku and see if he gives any credence. Oh shoot, new project hint. You knew its codename today from you know where. Too much water. Okay, so the hint is too much water, but we're gonna forget that bit and just focus on the bit where he pretty much tells us these leaks are relevant. Ku, are you not teasing the ZA starters because we already know them? You think he's gonna reply if you tweet him something like this crap? Well, so between source code and Ku acknowledging it, this crap is looking more and more real. I gotta scroll up and see the rest of it, but I don't have time. Let me look at one more. Beta, Ethan, and Lyra. Honestly, they're kind of the same. At this point, they're just different poses. I'm literally Beta Ethan. They're the same, bro. Why did they take the bows off Lyra's shoes? How the frick did you notice that? That's like the real one difference aside from the closer eyes. How closely are you looking to notice that? Okay, I'll look at one more. Beta Pokemon? I have to freaking see beta designs. Honchkrow and Rotom forms?